Anointing in the sanctuary. There is a stillness. I didn't put any sugar in my oatmeal. Just thought about that. It's not gonna be sweet enough. I'm supposed to put honey in there. That's what I was forgetting. In the atmosphere. Oh, come lay down the burdens you have carried. For in the sanctuary, I'm giving you time to go to my other phone, which is the same channel. I'm just live in two places. I'm giving you time to go over there. You to go over there. But if you don't, this phone is about to go bye-bye. For in the sanctuary, God is here. He is here to lift.
You're just spinning around the kitchen so I can see smoke of food.
I am trying to figure out what I forgot to put in my oatmeal. I forgot to put my honey for one. Let me see if it's sweet enough. Yeah. Yep, that's it. All right. Those of you who are still here, I'm live in another place. Same channel, same madness. But I gotta go. More love, more joy, more peace. Wish to you and yours. Bye. To it. Oh, this phone's about to die. I need to leave this phone charging. This phone is about to die. I didn't plug this phone up last night. And this phone is a tricky one. If I don't turn it off, Mama, well, are those ready? They look like they're ready.
What?
This persimmon is ready. Maybe give them till tomorrow. But that one on the top, I feel like it's ready. No. The persimmon.
Well, I don't know.
No, I'm saying I just checked it in the cup.
Oh, I don't know about that.
What? Welcome to the bronze team. Welcome. Whoa! Dropping the painting off the wall. I gotta go. I'll give my hug. Give my hug. Give my hug.
Yeah, you best. I
My
will
hug.
today.
Give me my hug.
Put more food on this thing. Yeah.
Love you too, mama. All right, we gotta go. God himself. Whoa. I don't know how to take that one. I feel like I'm leaving something. I hate that feeling.
You want to eat this mango? I'm going to eat it up.
No. You enjoy your mango. Thank you for sharing with me. If I eat it, I'm gonna eat it all. Eat it up. I always try to go out so I forget I'm making noise and then the deer run away. But there are no deer out here today. There's a video that's under the members only. It was a live, but as soon as immediately when that live ended, I realized how vulnerable I was in that day. I chose to be vulnerable, but I made sure I put it under the members only. So I knew that the people that took the time to become a member and subscribe would be on people on a different level, but I definitely talked about some stuff that I never talked about. And I don't know if I leave that up or not. Maybe I'll leave it up, maybe it won't. I don't know. Let's see how that goes. I can actually put my bag in my passenger seat. I don't have a passenger today. I don't know. Maybe that looks different because you're a moderator. Because when what's his name? When Jimmy did his membership, I don't remember. Maybe it's like that because you're a moderator. Because his is just green, and now yours is like green with this da-da-da big thing around it. I guess that's because you're a moderator. Time to go up. It's cool. It's 69 degrees now for Florida. Based on what we've been having, that is Mr. Step Dog out here to run around by itself all day. I hate when people do that kind of stuff. Did they leave you outside to run around all day? Because I don't know what's going on. A dog that's used to being inside, that could be kind of, a little bit much. But they do have the little door open so it can go on the patio. But anyway, I was kind of surprised to see that dog. That dog is not usually outside when the family is not there. Hopefully nobody does nothing. This one neighbor right here that I'm passing, they were actually using bow and arrows, and these cute little pigs were just roaming around the neighborhood eating. Would you know that those mean neighbors shot the pig? That pig had an arrow right here, but like that loose skin, it's like the arrow went through there. Here, the little baby pig now, a baby pig. Like, how mean can you be? That little pig was walking around with that arrow stuck right here for days. I don't know what the owner saw, if the owner actually paid attention and saw it. They had to eventually see it. And then I noticed that I guess they put their pigs in the cage or whatever. I don't know. Oh, wow. Look at that sky. I got to show you guys. You can't get this in the city. That truck came behind me. Anyway, that's so beautiful. I don't even know that truck came out of nowhere. And who might that be? Who are we resting in peace? Mr. Stepper. Who is Charlie Kirk? I wonder. Who that be? I mean, let me do it now. That truck came and scared me, but look at this sky. I gotta get this. See that glow on my face? That glow on my face, like the sky has that pink glow. Let me see if I can make it do it like it's... This is not the best camera for it. Let me see. I'm gonna be late trying to show you that. Nope. I'm trying to get the right lighting. I think you get it. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Yeah. All right, let's get to work. That's so beautiful. The sky paints a different picture every day. I don't know who that was that came zooming up behind me. I didn't even look to see who it was, but I could hear them. And they must have just came out of like nowhere, because all of a sudden I just heard that sound. Yeah, that's the glow of the sky. I mean, it's so beautiful. Oh, my buddies. Hey, guys. I'm getting ready to talk to all the dogs in the neighborhood. They like running on the fence and playing. They don't get to see people. That's why they're so hyped up. Hey! I want a big dog. I have a big dog. Run, run, run. They don't be outside all the time. Sometimes they're inside. Hey! The big dog fan. Anyway, let me get to work. I'm waving at the dogs. Those dogs are cool though. But once again, they don't let them hang out in the heat. When I come off work, when it's like really hot. Oh, there's that truck that was behind me. I wonder if they're actually living in that house, because that house caught on fire. But I'm like, are they living in that house while it's all burnt up? I was told that the fire marshal said that they could go back in there after 48 hours. So I'm thinking to myself, did they actually go back in there? I think so. Because early in the morning when I'm getting ready to go to work, they're coming from that house. So they must be sleeping in there. Uh-oh, Desmond. We don't worry about trolls. We don't. I don't. I let them live for a certain time and then I... Oh no, this man is out here with his shirt off. I'm like, if you're going to take your shirt off, make sure your chest is right. Just kidding. I'm kidding, but not kidding. I'm like, nobody wants to see all of that out here in the streets, in the country streets. Coming to the bus stop, letting all those kitties see your chest. Come on, Grandpa. No way. Yeah, the sky has really a beautiful glow this morning. And it's over here too. Look, see on my skin? Look, 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 look. I mean, it's so beautiful. And right here, it's so open. I'm not going to take the phone off the thing again. But it's so beautiful. It's just gorgeous. It's like when I was on the ship, it's like the sun rises differently. The sun rises differently. It seems like it rises differently over the ocean. Because it's just something about the water. But it's so, see, look, 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 look. You can't see it because it's too bright. Too much glare. I'm heading west now. East is now behind me. The Claw of Bear. Interesting channel. You have content on your channel? The Claw of Bear. Yeah, I drive to the west to go to work. I'm running on 0 time. Somebody who doesn't even have food this morning. Thank you. Thank you, but I do miss my walnuts. Everything's in the refrigerator. I know, right? I become auntie and mama and grandma. As long as it doesn't come across offensive, I don't really mind. But the people that make it... Oh, you're in Florida? Well, technically the sun is not up. It's coming up. You know, you see the light of the sun before you see the sun. Just at sunset, the sun goes down and then the light of the sun is shining until all of it's 7:45. Oh, you just posted some shorts? Okay. If you don't mind, if you comment under any of my other videos, then I can find your channel. And I promise you I don't go back in the live and do anything on site for live. And that's the only way I'm going to easily find your name. Because when you see that name right there, then it doesn't really tell me the channel name. And sometimes when you try to like look for a person by like the Claw of Bear, you don't find it. It doesn't just pop up. So if you would like me to find it, and if your content is wholesome content, I will subscribe. And like I always politely say, I don't subscribe to stuff that I don't watch. And some people have some very challenging things for the mind that I don't want in my head, so I'm not subscribing to things that are not positive, toxic, demonic like stuff. You get the point. Oh, mama. Well, I'm not offended by it. I've been called mama and auntie and grandma. It's all in the way that a person says it. So you're Cuban, Cubano. I have Cubans in my family. I don't know them. I need to go to Cuba and find them. That's why I need to do the Ancestry.com, but I don't know how well that would go because I don't know. Ancestry.com is international, as far as I know. So it should be able to tell me and connect me to my family in Cuba. I'm serious. I do have family in Cuba. Oh, okay. Anyway, in that video I was talking about, I had a son, but my son miscarried. I had a miscarriage. Girl, talking about, I better not have no kids that I don't know about. Now, I'm not a dad. If I was a dad, that'd be something else. I better not have no Mr. kids out there. That'd be crazy. Like, where in the world and how did you come about? How did you come about? Something is missing out of my oatmeal. I made it so quickly that I don't know what's what. All I do know is that my oatmeal is not out there. God bless you too. Are you in Cuba or you're just from Cuba? If you were in Cuba, the cruise ship went by Cuba and I missed it. Those who had the ocean view or the balcony, they saw it because I think they said we passed like early in the morning, and I missed it because I had an interior room where it's less expensive. But I wish I had remembered. I did wake up early and I did do recordings, but I did not see Cuba. Cuba. No, I don't work on a cruise. I was on a cruise in June a few months ago. Those people were so tired. They work like, because after talking to some of them and being nosy, what's up, White Dove? They work 4 hours, they're off 2 hours. They work 4 hours, they're off 2 hours. How can you rest? You can't rest like that. When do you really sleep? But they do that for like a 10-hour. I think they work like 10 hours a day. However they calculate it, I don't know. But there's like a work, break, work, break, work, break. And then they kind of get a break. I guess when people are supposed to be sleeping. But some parts of the cruise never sleeps. The ship. There's always something moving and going. But by the time the cruise is over, they're tired. I'm not at work. I just got to the first city. It's 7-Eleven. I'll be there at probably exactly 7:30. Because it takes me like 27 minutes. As long as nothing is in my way. Yeah, it was my first cruise. I'm ready to go again. Now I got cruise-itis. You must be falling back to sleep. $69 degrees. I just put gas in my car yesterday. That would have been a good idea. Gas keeps going up and down. You notice, is that happening in Detroit too? Gas is like going up and down. But it's not going drastically up, but it's going up and down. Mixed. I wonder. I think we're all mixed. Mixed with different things. More love, more joy, more peace. More love, more joy, more peace. I think I am good peoples. Thanks for coming through. I'm on my way to work. I'm on my way to work. Let's go. Remember what I said, if you don't mind, comment under my video, like to check out your channel. I'm a supporter when I can. Elsa! How could you be quietly listening, Elsa? You're not the only one, but thank you. Thank you for quietly listening. I talked to the quiet people last night before I went to bed because I can see the number and I see that you're quiet, and it's okay. I wish you could drive me to work and then I could be quiet and go to sleep in the passenger side. That would be nice. How you been doing, Elsa? I don't have to pick up my carpool person. I can go straight to work today. Busy, busy. Tell me about it. Yesterday was what I call my long day, and it was long. I didn't get home till like, when I really paid attention to the time, it was like 8:30, and that's late. That's a long day. I wake up, I think yesterday I woke up like 4 o'clock. So that means I was like running for like 16, 17 hours. That's a long day. Yep. I hope she's waiting on an Uber. She's just standing there at the corner. It's an awkward place to pick up an Uber, but I don't put anything past anything in the country. She's looking at her phone like she's watching something. I'm scared to do Uber pickup. Too many scary stories. Too many creepy things are happening. I know there are a lot of good people out there. Thankfully, every time that I have taken an Uber, it's been a positive experience. Yeah, because I woke up at 4 o'clock and literally I didn't like lay down until like 10 p.m. last night. And I was really tired. And someone was challenging my tiredness and I had to catch myself and not act mean. Excuse me, that's something I've been working on. Just because someone is not being nice to you doesn't mean you should be mean back to them. That's something I'm personally working on, but that's just me. It's easy to join them in the foolishness. I don't want to join them anymore. I don't want to join them. Sometimes people are just that way. And sometimes people are just going through stuff and they don't realize when they're actually being mean because they're just so used to being mean. But it's just not okay to talk to people any kind of way. And you know, that's one thing I noticed on the cruise too. And I think must be a part of their branding, because all of the workers, they were talking almost in this like low monotone, but almost sounding like Mr. Rogers' voice. If you know Mr. Rogers, the guy from the Children Channel and the children videos or whatever, they were all just talking. Even when I was sitting there on the day of call it disembarkation, at that time suddenly I couldn't sit there because they were beginning to line the people up to exit. He said, "Good morning, you're not supposed to be open." No, what did he say? He said, yeah, "Good morning, this area is closed right now." That's how he was talking. This area is closed right now. And I'm thinking to myself, I've been sitting here every morning. I'm like, I don't see nothing closing it. In my mind, I started thinking, yeah, everybody on the ship, it's like they were talking. Whenever they talk to you, like if you're in the restaurant, the waiters and whoever, the people that were in housekeeping, they just all had this, you never heard any of them like have these inflections in their voice that would give you an idea that they're trying to be rude or anything. Everything was just na 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 like that. After a while, I was like, wait a minute, I feel like I'm in the Twilight Zone. Some of you guys might not even know what the Twilight Zone is, but it's an old TV show where weird things are always happening. Let me get back over. I always feel like the deer are going to jump out right here. And this is where they usually jump out a lot, right on this stretch. And I never want to hit a deer. It was creepy, kind of. Because it's like, who talks without emotion? I mean, you can speak calmly. Like right now, I think I'm speaking calmly, but I'm speaking with emotion, but I'm not yelling. I'm not trying to be aggressive. But basically, I guess they're taught to not be aggressive in their tone. Yeah. But it did start to get creepy, like especially by like the second and third day. I was like, wait a minute here. I hope that guy's okay. He's pulled over. And I don't know why I turned the AC on because it's definitely not hot this morning. The temperature has dropped to 68 degrees. I think today is supposed to stay in the 80s. And I remember one day it's supposed to be, oh yeah. I'm ready to go again. I want to go to Europe. And I want to go to see Alaska. Those are my next two events. I need to check my schedule against their schedules. You know, usually they have like a lot of dates, but do they fit in? You know, do they fit in? And I want to do it in Christmas, but the thing is, they don't let dogs come. I need to make my dog a service dog. I keep saying I'm going to do that, but I have not done it. But in the meantime, I always have to find a dog sitter. Yes, exactly. Definitely Alaska for the nature. Definitely. And then I was looking at the nomadic introvert who I like to follow her channel. She just did a 28-day out there in that area, like where the UK is and Netherlands and all that part. And that was beautiful, taking that trip via her videos. She does a good job. She has an excellent camera. So her pictures are like so crisp and like beautiful. Her videos and stuff. But I'm not ready to buy a big camera. I like cameras though. Yeah, I like promoting her. She's not paying me. She doesn't even know me, but I like her content. Her content is very peaceful. Yeah. She's like me, how I want to do my next cruise. Because the last time I went with these people that were trying to do everything on the cruise. I mean everything. I'm very low-key. I'm very calm. And the way she did her cruise is probably how I would exactly do it. I would rather be in my room. I'll come out when I want to come out. I'll go to the pool when I want to go to the pool. Because when you go on a cruise, you know, you have these schedules. I mean, if you did everything that they put on the schedule for any given day, your day would be filled up with all of these events, all of these shows, all of these comedy, this, whatever, this, that, blah, blah, blah. I mean, you could literally fill your day and never go back to your room until you just decide to go back to your room. And that's how I felt this time. I did not go back to my room until it was time to get ready for dinner. And by the time it was all said and done, this introvert was oververted. I will not do that again. I have to go with someone that's like me, that's just wanting to chill, enjoy the days, have a lot of pool time, eat a lot of food. If you want to go off the ship and go on excursions, you get off and go on excursions. Or just get off and just go look around and get back on the ship, whatever. But I don't want to feel like my days are just so filled, pack. Like I'm just... Some people feel like they have to be like that. I'm not like that. I guess because I'm just not like that. I could easily have stayed in my room and watched TV for most of the day and I would have been fine. Just knowing that I was out of my regular space and enjoying a new space and the world of whatever was outside my door, and I could join it and not join it when I chose to. But because I was on a reunion trip with some high school family and my family, I was all over the place. I did have fun. I did go beyond my introvert limit. I did. I went way beyond my introvert limit. But I did have a good time. But at the same time, I was drained. When I got back, I think I was tired for the rest of my vacation. I was tired. Mentally and emotionally and physically. After I climbed the Dunn's River Falls, let me tell you, my body was like saying, no way. 5 minutes to 7:30. Let me get from behind this Mercedes. Because they're cruising and I got to go to work. They're speeding and I'm speeding, but I need to speed a little bit more. Well, that's Pops cruising. Pops is cruising. It looks like he's retired. He's probably not going anywhere. Then again, he may be going to work, but he looks like he might be retired. My eyeballs are dry. Exactly. Yeah. I just was blown away by the fact that God had blessed me to be on a cruise at this stage of my life. I just look at all things as just blessings, and I'm humbled. And not that I couldn't have gone on a cruise before, because my mom tried to take me before when she went, and she even said, I'm paying, like, come on, like, no. At that time in my life, I just didn't want to go. I mean, the opportunity was always there. I just never went. And this time it came up again. I said, you know what, Veda, it's time. Veda, it's time. And so I said, yeah, it's time. So I went and I had a blast. I did have a blast. But I was overspent as an introvert. I was overspent. I almost thought that was a state trooper behind me. I saw that blue light. I think they put that there on purpose. They got that blue light flashing. It's right beside the Dollar General. It's actually it's a police thing, and I think they must do that because just like me, I felt like I'm speeding, let me slow down. But then I remembered it was that robot, as they would call it. It's just standing there. I'm about to be at work, and I thank you guys for riding with me. It's so boring to ride alone, and I don't have my carpool person this morning. 7:26, I'm almost to work, passing other places, and this would be a good business. They brought the wrong thing. They brought this like gourmet ice cream and gourmet breakfast things that were not saying that I don't think it would survive on this side of town, and it didn't. That would be a good business. Everything that they've put there, it's been something that's been not what they should put, and not what they should put. I don't know what they should put there. I would wish they would put a hair salon there. That would be nice. Someone needs to open up a hair salon. That would be something, because they don't really have any hair salons on this side of town. They don't. Not that I'm aware of. You have a great day too. Go. Don't let me get caught by the light. Go. 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 I never forget one morning I was right here. I had left home a little bit late, and I was behind a car that was... No, I was the third car that morning. And I just always feel like that would have been me in that spot. A car was running the red light, and so the first car that went out, that car just plowed into them. I don't really play with running the red light. It's such a dangerous thing. And every time I come to that intersection, I always remember that day. And the lady had kids in the car. The kids were not in their seatbelts or their car seats. That situation was just bad all the way around. And just not long ago, this lady was hit by, I think, the same thing, someone that ran a light. Her 2 children died. She was in critical condition. I really hadn't heard any updates or seen anything. But let's just be careful out here on the roadway. If you're driving vehicles, be careful out there. And for those who are still triggered by 9/11, yeah, it is kind of sad. I don't want to end on a sad note, but it's a fact of life. But for those who are triggered by 9/11, I'm going to pause today, right? We're going to pause today. The people are still triggered. People are still, like some of those first responders that got in there. And as we know, some of them died because of that stuff that got in their bodies. I forget what they were calling it, but some people died because of that stuff. And some are still like struggling. Their lives forever changed that day. They ran the homeless people out of this forest. There's like a forest right here, and they literally ran those people out of there. And like this one guy, he's actually just sitting on the sidewalk. Like, where do you go? Pause for the cause. Yeah. Pause for the cause. 7:29. I made it. But I still got to make it in the building. I have to be in the building to clock in. Come on, lady. I'm trying to give you the benefit of the doubt here. Trying to let her back in first. Most of us back in, so that takes extra time in the parking lot. Um, well, they were living in this wooded area, like a lot of places in Florida. People just live in the woods. And then I saw this one video, which was sad. There were like 200 people living in this homeless camp, and then they all just left and left all of their stuff behind. And then the city and the government of the city, of course, they were saying like this is a part of the problem where um, they don't clean up. And I'm talking about like furniture, because some people really move into the woods, so to speak, like they move in. And so that's the bad part. If you're not gonna like a lot of our nature people is that when you leave a campsite, you leave the campsite clean. You know, if you bring whatever you bring, you take whatever you take back with you. And I always try to park close to this line for the people that like to scratch my car up every day. No matter how you try to stay away from the side, because I park on someone's passenger side, which means that no one should come right here unless it's the owner of that car, and she doesn't usually do that. And then the other people on that side, they're always trying to scratch my car up. Why? Does it happen to you too at work? And at the supermarket, at the salon, wherever you go, you come out and all of a sudden you see your car has been dinged up and no one wants to say that they did it. But that's life. We gotta go to work. Until we give you first place, God. So God, I pray that you'll protect us today. Some of our workplaces are a recipe for disaster, and I pray that you'll protect us from all hurt, harm, and danger today, God. Amen. Amen, amen, amen. With that being said, may God's protection be your peace today. We gotta go to work. That's right. We gotta go to work. I feel like I'm leaving something. I didn't bring my hot cup. That's probably what I'm missing. I don't have my hot cup this morning. Bye, Elsa. Thank you for coming out of the quietness and talking to me on the way to work. Appreciate it. Still feel like I'm leaving something, but whatever it is, it's gonna be left because I'm already up. And I gotta wake my legs up. When I get up, my legs are like crazy. This is when I realize, whew, when I sit down in my car too long, when I get up, it's like a big problem, a big painful problem. All right, we're out of here. Yeah, my legs are in pain. I have a bad back, so the circulation in my legs create problems.
Did not get it open stuck or something.
It might be locked. Maybe they forgot to open it.
Yeah.
And I don't want to be late. Yeah, that's what they haven't opened the gates yet.
Oh.
All right, yeah, the locks are still on it.
Okay.
All right, guys, bye for now. Bye. More love, more joy, more peace. More love, more joy, more peace. Bye, bye.